What up, folks? Sorry about the little hiccup there. Welcome to, let's see here. Oh, we got a plethora of people here already. We got Toranion, we got Farmer Klein, Daniel, Andy from GTX Mods. Welcome. So today, we are finally showcasing our new map. And it's not 100% done yet, but it's pretty close. Close enough that we can start a new save game. Without too many issues, I think. So, without further ado, I guess it's time to say what map it is. For those of you who don't know where I am sitting on Higher Hills version 2 with a few modifications. So, I guess the first thing, Echo. I know what's going on. Hang on, bear with me for 1 second, folks. Is that better? Is the echo gone now? Please let me know. Let me know. Z, welcome to the live stream. Just gonna hang out here for 1 second, see if that fixed it. Wait for my chat to tell me. Well, I'm gonna keep going as if it's working properly. So, I guess we can start with some of the changes that are, Ian says, better, much better, good. We start with some of the changes. So I have changed the starting equipment that we'll be working with. So, in here we are going to be working with the new Coon DLC. We've got the little plow, we've got the cultivator, we've got the seeder, the other half of the seeder way over in the corner. We've also got this Coon. This is a mod Coon from, well, I think it was converted from 15. Good seeder as well, though. No, I guess that's what holds the seeds, and over here would have been the fertilizer, the Coon fertilizer. So all those are new to the map. In here, we've got some green, we got some red, sort of. So we've got a Lemkin plow right there. We've got the Amazon something cultivator, 6-meter cultivator. Right here, we've got from the mod contest, we've got the John Deere 6230. This tractor here was available. They made it in 6230 and 6250. We went for the 6230, which has got a whopping 280 horsepower. And making its return, we've got Donkey. We got Donkey's back, y'all. This time we stuck a set of rear twin wheels on it, and by George, we're going to need those wheels on this here map. Working down this way, we've got our Case Optum 300 blacked out edition. I absolutely love this tractor. So yeah, we've also got, I believe it's SOB moddings. Pretty much the only mod front weight you're ever going to need. Black on this one. We went for a green on the other one. We've got a few seeds, some fertilizer, both liquid and solid, that we can work with, sitting right there. So that'll help to get us started. As well, we've got 50 pigs. Those aren't pigs. Those are cows. We've got 50 cows sitting in the shed right here. So they're gonna need taken care of like right away, because they've got no water, they've got no straw, they've got absolutely nothing. Over here we've got the New Holland T6, I believe it was T6, yes. Whopping 143-ish horsepower. And then we've got a big old manure spreader, which is going to be very handy for an addition that myself and Toranion have added into the map. Very handy for that. And we will do a little drive around here later on and show you exactly all the changes that we made. What do we got here? We've got a tipper. I don't remember the name of it. It is available from FS UK. It is a fairly popular trailer from my understanding. I haven't used it yet though, and it's got multiple variations, and I haven't quite figured out how to use all those. Here we got the Coon Square Baler. So sticking with our Coon theme. And then we've got a, what is it? Silo King mixer. And then, wow, we'll finally on the channel get to use the Coon Square Bale Wrapper. All some pretty cool stuff if you ask me. But that's not it. Let's actually, we'll just run up the hill here real quick. In here we've got, well, lucky for us, we've got handful of straw bales, handful of grass bales, and a handful of silage bales that'll help us get to started at least. We've also got a Joskin bale trailer, so once again we're going to be stacking bales on this map as well. Luckily this time it's square bale, so hopefully things go a little bit smoother. In this section here we've got, I don't even know what model number this is, Massey Ferguson Activia 7347S, I guess. And we've just got the one grain header for now. We don't have a corn header as of yet, but we do have a trailer to haul that around with, because let me tell you, things are tight on this map. If you guys thought it was funny watching me run into things over on Woodshire, poof, you got a whole nother laugh coming to you, because by George, this place, it's gonna be interesting. This map is no longer for the faint of heart. Alright, so I'm going to tab into the next vehicle because it's a ways away. And here she be. We got our little pigs here. We've got 50 pigs here as well. Backing up, that's the Ford TW10 out of the big Ford pack. We've got a handful of implements for it: bale forks, pallet forks, manure fork, and a shovel. We've got again another handful of straw bales so that we can feed said piggies, and the straw blower. Now, where we need a whole pile of crops to feed these guys ourselves, I figured we'd just start out with some pig food, and go from there. Excuse me while I take a little drink. Farmer K says, oink oink. Now, let's see. We've got a few more pieces of equipment, so I guess I've kind of forgot about this. Back on the main farm. What is that? That's not in Higher Hills. We've got the Seedmaster right here. So that's going to be handy, to say the least. No, Odd, I'm not on Discord yet, actually. To be honest, I opened up my channel, but I forgot to hit general. So if we take a break later on, then I'll try to switch into it. We do have the tow bar mod here, and by George, this is going to be necessary, to say the least. We've got a little water trailer here and a nice JCB telehandler. That's going to come in very handy. Again, we've got pallet forks, big old shovel for when the snow comes down, because yes, we do have the snow mask on this. We've got bale forks and, again, manure forks. Right here we've got a New Holland mower. We don't have a windrower for this thing yet, but for this farm, yeah. So that's pretty much the main two farms. Now we're going to take a little rundown. We're going to jump in my favorite tractor on the farm. That is the Case Optum. We're going to show you a few new things that we've got going on here. So we'll fire this girl up. Now, obviously, yes, we are running Seasons mod. Well, that took all of about 3 seconds of me driving a piece of equipment, and I've run into a wall. So that's pretty much what you can expect from this. Here we also have a little manure spreader. I haven't actually tested it. I think it's a manure spreader, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, leaving the main farm. There's our farmhouse. The chickens are in there. We've got a little pond right in there. That'll be a good spot for us to grab our water at. And oh dear, hedges have collisions. That's right, this version of Higher Hills, which is a personal edit that me and Toranion have been working on for the last couple of weeks, and I can't thank Toranion enough. We have put a lot of hours in, Toranion more than myself, getting this map ready to go. So let's take a wee little drive. Oh yeah, we do have one windmill up there. That's going to be racking in $2,500 an hour for us, something like that, if I do recall. So this field here, to our left, grass field, we don't own it. We can purchase it if we'd like to. And the landowner has graciously said, you know what, you guys can mow it if you want, but if you're laying fertilizer or anything like that down, you gotta own it. So it may be something that we have to purchase in the future, because grass will be a commodity that we need. Oh, what is this now? This isn't in Higher Hills. Well, it is now. Thought I was turning to the left. Apparently I was turning to the right. Farmer Klein says map 2, RB0. Yeah, you pretty much got it right on the money. So yeah, we've got a Compost Master. I can't game a map without Compost Master, man. That is pretty much my favorite mod of all. Country Girl says, hello, Rubber Burner. How's it going? It is going quite well. I'm just kind of showcasing the new map that we're going to be on. And for those of you who have been on Higher Hills before, you're all saying, what? Where is he going? Well, we've got a whole new addition to the map. We've added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fields, I believe, including moving our sheep field. I should say we've got 6 new fields on this end of the map. There's more throughout the other edges. So yeah, we've got 50 sheep here. There are some grass bales down over the hill under cover. do we got there? Oh, that must be where the wool spawns now. Right, I forgot about that. So we'll just... Oh dear, we're spinning. Yeah, there's a reason this map is called Higher Hills. So, take a turn to our right. And we'll just give you a little bit of a showcase what's going on down here. Pretty much give you a gist of the scenery more than anything. Oh dear. Some nice landscape. This field right directly off to our left, that's actually a field that we own. Now this section of the map here, it has much smaller fields than the other side of the map. Ah! I can't see! It has much smaller field sizes. However, it's going to be good for us because there'll be cheaper fields that we can purchase earlier on in the game. However, they are challenging to say the least. And before we go too much further, I should note that you might see a few things go a little wonky. We really don't have as much testing time as we probably should have into the map as of right now. Things such as a floating field pie marker right there. We're to the point now where we should be good. If we need to change anything, it won't affect our save game, I think. But we'll see what happens. Country Girl asks, is this just a show and tell, or are you going to do some work on the game? Yes, I am going to do some work in the game later tonight. Before too long, probably within the next 15 minutes or so. Essentially, I just want to showcase some of the new features to the map that we've included. And well, one of the best features is, well, I'm pretty much showcasing it right now. We have got terrain and dirt installed on the map. That's right. There are some muddy spots on this map. Oh dear, I've got this tractor all dirty. And I might actually regret having come down in here because pulling out would be a bit of a nightmare. Thankfully, there's a reason I brought the biggest tractor that we have, because you get many implements on the back, and that little hill right there, tricky. So that's the new section of the map shown off to you. You know what I never got? We don't have a pressure washer on the farm yet. That's too bad. Yeah, we'll actually take a drive this way because things have even changed down here. We don't have any forestry on the map, or forestry equipment, as of right now. However, look at that dead tree laying across the road there. Yes, sir. We may very well end up doing some forestry at some point in time. We have completely reworked the forest. And we'll take a quick drive up the hill. Pretty much just ended right here before. Now we've got a nice little patch where we can do, you know, a fair amount of logging. Not a ton. The map, it truly doesn't have a ton. But there's lots to be done around here. Enough to keep us busy should the time come that we decide to do some logging. Now I have to remember how to get out of here. Whee! Of course, the sawmill has actually been moved. It's a little bit more tucked into the woods. Oh, yes, sir. Never noticed that skid steer before. And once we get some logging equipment, as you can see, there's a building there that we can store it in, so we don't have to truck it back and forth to the farm all the time. Now, we'll take a quick turn to the right, and whoa, this is the newest edition of the map, and this was literally put in last night and today. Toranion was working on it, and again, can't thank him enough. Right here we have a biofuel plant, so we'll be able to make our own fuel. Obviously not for a while, because we got to get some... Well, I actually haven't used this mod yet in FS15, or in FS17. I used it in FS15, and essentially you just had to fill it up with canola, and I think that was it, canola. You guys can fill me in if I'm missing something there. But right here, we have another brand new piece of equipment, and my understanding is I'm actually getting an exclusive here. This is GTX Mods. It's his newest version of the fermenter silo. So I haven't quite decided how we're going to work this in yet. No, Toranion, I'm driving on the right side of the road. Everybody else drives on the wrong side of the road. I'm not quite sure how we're going to work this into the map just yet, but we will, guaranteed. And obviously, there's a little bit of work to do back here, but I think we can do that before too long. It's going to be a while before we're back here again anyways. So, here, I'll keep Toranion happy. And there we go. So, I think we'll head back to the main farm. I guess I can give you guys a little look at the map. So, essentially we added fields 22, 21, 17, 16, 19, 20. They're all brand new. Field 24 in the bottom right, that's where the sheep used to be. So we made that a field. And field 23 as well as field 18, we turned those into fields mainly so that we can fertilize them. Just backing up here just a wee little bit. Oh right, I'm on the wrong side of the road again. So this here is going to be where we can sell our straw bales. This is where we will buy our equipment from. It's also where we will sell all of our crops. It's pretty much the main spot to be on the map. So that's it. That's the map. It's a pretty small map. There was never a speed camera here. Nope. I deny there ever being one. Because that's the last thing I need. I get enough fines from Liam for causing damage to tractors. So, that's it. That's all, folks. That's what we've got. Training says, mind you, it doesn't really matter with your driving. Okay. So, really, the next thing to do is get to work. And I am beyond excited to do so. So, the very first thing that we have to take care of is to sorry, I'm brain farting here. We need to take care of the animals. So this is probably the best tractor for down here because we need to grab some water. GTX says, sorry, Toranion forgot to send a newer version of fermenter to you. We'll forgive you. Toranion says, I didn't notice that you had taken that camera out. I didn't. It was never there. Yes, that's a very good point, Country Girl. I don't think I said that yet this evening. I hope everybody is doing well today, as Country Girl does. I, for one, have had a really good day. We had an interesting day at work. It was a little slow, so we spent the entirety of the morning planning for the pending zombie apocalypse. That's where my morning was. Yeah, no, it was a pretty decent day at work, and pretty much from the moment I got home to now, I have been getting last minute things together. Like I said, Toranion added a couple things into the map last minute there last night, so I had to kind of add it into what I had. Now, Toranion says it will be put back, and it will be removed again. Alright, so let's fill this guy up. First thing we gotta do, give them some water so they don't all die off on us. So we have some really big equipment, big tractors for the equipment that we have. Thing is, these hills are really, really steep. And usually, when you need a piece of equipment to be, let's say, 150 horsepower, when the implement calls for 150 horsepower required, safe bet is go 50 horsepower over. This map, it's more like 100. So we needed some big equipment. I like the stuff that we got. It's pretty much the right size. It's not too long, but they've got some horses under the hood. Farmer Klein says, I thought it was a security camera to keep me from taking your eggs. You wouldn't do that to me, would ya? That's just mean, bro. Okay, so I gotta figure out, because like I said, I haven't done very much testing on this map. I just played around with it a little bit to make sure some of the key features were working. Make sure some of the key features were working, and that's pretty much it. I've got a whole lot less time into the map as you might think. Toranion says I'll clue it down. I think he means I'll glue it down. So, not even 100% sure if I'm going to the right location to give our cows water. I think it's down here. Farmer Klein says, I stole Doughboy's eggs. Ah! Don't even worry about it, Farmer Klein. I got blamed for stealing some straw bales from him. I was quite upset about it. I gave him those straw bales for free, and then he just, well, maybe not for free, a very reduced price. So this isn't it. Maybe, oh dear. Four-wheel drive. There we go. Maybe this. Oh dear. Rear diff lock. Oh dear. Wow. Well, this thing is pretty heavy when you got a full load of water in it. There you go. Not seeing anything to fill the water up there. So, Toranion, help me out. Am I missing something here? I guess we'll take care of the sheepies while I'm waiting for a response. Oh dear, I've run over a cow. That's worse than running over a chicken. So, take care of our sheep and our pigs. That's alright. We can come back to that later. Ah, you gotta fill it from this side. I wondered if that was the case. Well, that works. Country girl, shame on you. Yes. Oh dear, that took a lot more than I thought it would. So we can only have enough for 3 days with Seasons Mod. Okay, so in regular game, you can fill up your animals enough for 6 days. Not no more. 3 days. So we're going to fill up with water once again. Oh, that's actually another feature that we added in. Free water! At least, I think we did. I don't remember if Toranion did it here or not. Oh dear! Almost jackknifed her. Yes, free water here. Good. Toranion says it's on the outside as you can get in that field because you couldn't get in the field. Yeah. Farmer Klein says dibs on a rack of ribs from the cow you drove over. Alright, well, we got that figured out. That's plus. So the hope is that we can get our animals fully taken care of today, and then we can get into doing some plowing today. That would be, I'd be all right with that. Let's just say that. Oh my lordy lord, this hill's so steep. So it is an English map. I'm going to try to stay on the correct side of the road. But let's be honest here, I'm probably going to give up on that eventually and just end up on the correct side of the road. Toranion says you can't get hired staff today. What do you mean? You can't get hired staff on day one? That's not the end of the world to me. I don't really plan on using it any today anyways, so. But yeah, I am very much learning Seasons Mod. I am a noob. I know very little about it. In fact, I think it was Farmer Klein posted something on PCSG there today asking some questions about it. And thank goodness I found it because it answered a few of the questions that I had. So one thing I should mention is we are going with a 6-day season. Hopefully you can't get the hired staff today. I'm talking about you. I don't understand what you're saying, Toranion. Sorry. Can't get the hired staff today. Oh, wrong button. Oh, it's probably on the other side. Duh. That's where the markers are. What was the next thing I was going to say? There's sheep everywhere here. They're all over the place. Right, Seasons Mod. So anyways, we're going with a six days per season. And that might be really long, it might be really short. I really don't know. We're just going to have to try it out and see what happens. We've always played in 1x time mode. If I find we have a lot of extra time on our hands, then we'll switch it to 5x. I've always run right through the middle of the night, but I have a funny feeling we'll be shutting it down at nighttime, and we'll just be able to focus on day work, which I think is good because I think a lot of viewers dislike some of the night work. There is no traffic in this map. The way this map is laid out just wouldn't make any sense. So that's a plus, in my opinion. We don't have to worry about it whatsoever. Country Girl says, thank you for not running over the sheep. Well, I specifically tried my best just for you. So this is the back road here, or I guess the main road, the only road to our pig farm. And she is tight quarters. Not 100% sure if we'll even be able to get a harvester through here. But, again, like I said earlier, this map is no longer for the faint of heart. I actually had, no, I guess it wasn't lamb chops. I guess it was pork chops I had earlier this evening. Where do I fill up the water at? Oh, back here. Tyson says hi. Welcome, Tyson. I appreciate you stopping by the live stream. And that's in response to Farmer Klein's comment. I want a leg of lambs also. Well, we do actually have to go back there, Farmer Klein. We've still got to... we still got to feed them, so you just never know what's going to happen. Whee! Whee! Ah! Whee! I think we're going to have plenty of time to spare to get some field work done in a little bit. Alright. So, we'll take the water tanker back up here, park it once again. Not a lot of extra storage left on this here map. As you can see, we do have a workshop right there. We've already... the owner of the farm, so a little bit of background for you guys. This isn't actually our farm. The owner of the farm, his right-hand man passed away, and he heard we were good at farming, and he really has no interest in hopping in a tractor, so he called me up and said, well, it's time to get to work. So here we are. He does have some nice equipment, like he said. Pretty much got her stocked to the rim. There's always more you could get. Farmer Klein asks, are you running more realistic also? No, I'm not. I haven't done that much research into what more realistic is yet. To be honest, I just have no sweet clue. So I'm not sure if it's something I'd be interested in. It might be something that I add in. I have another feature that I meant to get going before, but I ran out of time. That's the bottom line. We finished on Woodshire on Tuesday night, so I pretty much had to get this map going, and I had to get it going right away. Whoops, daisy. All right. Now, go for a little run. Oh dear. My batteries are going in. Oh. Things have gone horribly wrong. Batteries are going in my keyboard. So, jump in the JCB. And... oh, poo. Give me 1 second, folks. No, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Where was it? We were in this one, so we're not really cheating by doing that. You know what we haven't done yet? We haven't turned the music on yet. Farmer Klein says, oh, I thought you was given how the tractor sounded going downhill. Nope. I mean, maybe I am and I just don't realize it, but I don't think I've got that mod yet. So, on another note, a non-farming note, last live stream we did was, I think it was the first full live stream that we did with the new recording software. We did have a bit of issues. I think I've got it all straightened away. I've flipped a few settings. So if you guys see any issues with the live stream this evening, please let me know. That way I can make some more adjustments. Also, you can see Nightbot is back in full force. I like this little JCB. I've had some time to play around with it a bit. And it's a pretty sweet little tractor. It's going to take some, I guess it's not a tractor, telehandler. It's going to take some getting used to for me. It's definitely, oops, wrong spot. Different than what I'm used to, where I'm used to, especially handling bales, I could just turn the wheels a little bit if I wanted to shuffle over, but if I'm stuck in a bale and I try that now, I'll move the bale before I even start moving. So it's going to take some getting used to for sure. Slide that bale on there a little better. This is the first I've actually used the silo king. Now, this is where this low guy gets fun. Whoa. We might have to push our silage bales just a little bit. Yep. That's alright. Won't hurt them none. Y'all saw nothing. Now another thing I'm unsure of, because I haven't done pigs at all, or sorry, cows at all, in FS17. Do I have to blow the straw for the cows the same as you do with the pigs? If anybody knows the answer, let me know. Let me know, let me know. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's gone wrong. You know what? We'll just grab this one. Kind of starting to get the whole lifting action. It's just loading it onto the trailer is going to be a bit tricky. Country Girl says, I didn't see anything, lol. Alright, I'm not going to park this yet because I'm not 100% sure how much the pigs are going to take. Do, 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 do. So, let's just bring this up. So we're a wee little bit over on the straw. But I think I can live with that. So I'm not 100% sure how to feed these guys either. Where the best location to do that is. I'm not sure if you can do it in all locations or not. Let's see. Unload, tip side left. Well, it's not letting me do it though. Alright, well, let's try another location. Farmer Klein says many maps will take bale straws at the trigger, or you could blow it and add another hay. Farmer K says add another hay. Alright, I can do that. We'll try that. Toranion says Rondor, thank you, thank you, thank you. I suppose I could have brought up the whatchamacallit to see. The Doughboy actually taught me how you can see triggers and whatnot. See, I know in FS17, in the Coon mixer, you could just add 3 bales of each, and it was perfect. So that's what I always did. Oh dear. Ooh, she's full to the rim now. $16,100%. That's what we put in it, so that works out quite well, actually. The question is, will it accept all of it? Do we have enough cows to accept all of it? Yep, so it's taking it now. That's a good time. Suppose we'll drive along here and make sure that the cows are evenly fed. Wow. Oh dear, it took all of it. These guys are going to be hungry. And somehow, all of a sudden, I have a funny feeling we're not going to have enough grass and silage laying around the farm. Thankfully, grass we can actually cut before too long. Oh dear. Y'all see nothing. So that might not be the best spot to put that manure spreader. Maybe better to move it over just one slot there, because it's kind of long for that shed. So, one straw. Whoa, I knew that was going to happen. We'll come back for that later. From our case, this ratio is 2 hay, 1 silage, 1 straw, or 1 hay, 2 silage, 1 straw for that mixer. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Thank you. Oh, actually, we don't need that, do we? Yeah, it's kind of half in our forks. We'll take that one, I guess. Oh, dear. By the way, I bought these bales up at the store, and before we started the game, and I said to myself, it's probably easiest just to transfer them all with the JCV. Yeah, that was a mistake, I think. It took bloody forever. I kept dropping bales. Yeah, I probably should have just loaded them onto a trailer. Oh dear. There we go. All right. Oh, ew. Done it again. Come on, get in there. Alright, let's try this again. Wow, I'm doing a horrible job loading it this time. Now, flip around to this side. We'll try loading these guys back in. Sorry for being totally silent all of a sudden. I just seem to be struggling a little bit. Maybe concentration is key when running this thing. There we go. I'm sorry, I had some frame rate drops there. It was weird. It wasn't almost like I was overpowering my system, but I had the same thing happen to me the other day while I was running this map too. Not sure if not sure exactly what it is yet. There we go. So hopefully that's enough, because that's all the hay that we got for now, at least. Not sure if we have grass that, like, can we cut grass now? I mean, it looks like it's ready to go. Why am I taking this over here? Farmer K asked, what bitrate do you stream at? 7500, but I use N.VNCH. I don't encode off my CPU. I do it off my graphics card. And I'm still trying to park it in the wrong place. So it shouldn't be any draw on my CPU. Actually, I can look at it right now, and CPU's at 21% usage. The GPU is only at 60. So theoretically, shouldn't be those guys. Alright, well, let's try whipping her around again. Doo-doo-doo. And shut her down there. Alright, so let's switch back over to this guy. What do you think? Can we back down there without running into anything? It's probably a bit of a long shot here, but we might actually get her done. Might actually get her done. Get myself straightened out a bit. There we go. Start unloading again. I feel like even this isn't going to be enough for these guys. Wow, these pigs are going to be hungry. We just dropped 32,000 liters in. Let's take a look at our... Did I say pigs again? These cows. So we're over 3/4 of the way, which isn't bad. Right, we actually do need that front end loader to see if we can just drop a straw bale in there. The only thing is, maybe running low on straw bales. We might be able to steal one from the pigs. And now I'm taking this to the wrong location. I'll get this farm figured out eventually. Just apparently not today. Good news is that I've driven around on the map lots, so I theoretically shouldn't get lost. Not to mention, it's a very small map. The last thing we want to do is scratch our coon equipment. Man, I am excited to use that stuff. I'm actually also excited to get some mowing done. Now, I have maybe one of my chat users that knows a little bit more about seasons can fill me in a little bit. So I was still kind of misunderstanding. I shouldn't say misunderstanding. I was struggling to understand grass bales. So my understanding is grass bales will rot after 2 days, regardless of whether they're covered or not. Or am I mistaken there? Now I'm parking this tractor in the wrong spot. Oh well, we'll just park it here. Won't hurt it any. It'll be a while till we're using that guy. Now, actually, what I just realized a few minutes ago and almost forgot about is we probably have some crops in the tanks. So let's see what we have. Yeah, so we've got some crops. So we can start making fuel if we wanted to. Although I don't think we need to yet. Maybe we'll throw half that in there. We can start making some seeds if we want to. Now, do we have... No, we have no grass or silage. Grass, silage, hay, none of that stuff. But we've got the regulars. Barley is... Whew, that is a low price. Won't be selling that today. Farmer Klein says, correct cause of moisture in the grass will heat up under pressure of bales. Correct. Because of the moisture in the grass will heat up under the pressure of the bale. Gotcha. In real life, bales that are wet, that are placed in a bark, are combusted, burn the place. Yeah, I've actually heard that before. That's not the first time I've heard of that. I think it actually it happened to a farmer near where I lived at. I don't think I knew who it was, and it was a few years before I moved there. But yeah. But now, so grass bales will rot, but will hay bales rot? Or can you technically make hay bales? I'm confused now. Because hay bales are essentially dried grass, right? Do they still rot? Yep, took the straw. Perfect. Farmer Klein says, when we did hay, we were very careful. You could jam your hand into a stack and it was warm or hot. We could spread things out. Hay will rot if get wet due to rain or snow, hence the need for the snow mask. Okay. So that is that all the hay bales? No, there's straw bales, right. There's one left. I don't want to use it yet. Let's go back to our animals, because we're not going to get straw again for a while. It is really low, unfortunately. So they might be running 72% for a while. Oh, that actually reminds me. Purchase. Placeables. We need to set stop milk sale. Buy. Yeah, we'll set it right there. Because we will be transferring our milk ourselves. Yeah, maybe that's not the most realistic thing, but realism is not key on my channel. Alright, back to scroll in here. That'll do it. Snow mass tells seasons what is indoors versus outdoors. So, Farmer Klein, answer me this. I know where I have the straw and grass stored there, and say where this JCB is. Ian made it so that the snow mass doesn't land there. So that means I could place the grass bales there, and they would be fine, correct? Let's run over here. He actually made it so that all sheds are fine that way. So we need to jump over to this guy. Today is a learning experience for me, that is for sure. So, first implement we need to run is this guy. Still in forward gear. Come on, rubber, figure it out. So this little tractor, he probably won't see much action. This is pretty much going to be his job. It's just taking care of the piggies. As you can see, we're down to 993 liters. I accidentally gave the pigs some food when I was setting up the map. Well, there, they've got some food to do them a little while. Apparently not enough to even do them 3 days, though. Farmer Klein, oh, yes. If snow does not stick, then it would be classified as indoors and not rot. Awesome, cool. Now, what I actually need to do whoopsie daisy. Oh dear. Pull in here. This might be kind of pointless, where we were able to grab the straw in the other spot and just dump it in. It's probably the same way on this map. I wonder, Ian, is that something we can change if you're still there, Ian? So that it pretty much has to use the straw blower? I lost a straw bale all along the way somewhere too. No idea where it went. I swear I was bringing up 4, but I don't know. One of them's gone somewhere. Z says, lol, I've been looking at so many monitors today. Ah, still trying to figure out what you're going to go for, eh? Yeah, it's that's a tricky one right there. Why won't you go in? Rain says, what was that? So essentially I was able to load cows with straw straight from the forks. Really? Why won't straw work in the straw blower? And I was wondering if it's possible to make it so that you have to use the straw blower. If you can make it so you have to use the straw blower. Now all of a sudden I'm thinking maybe I don't want to change that because for some odd reason the straw blower. Now let's maybe you have to Oh, are you supposed to load it in from the back? I don't know. I don't think I've actually used the straw blower yet. Thought I had, but... Well, that's what I tried to, and I thought I... Oh, you're asking if I gotta turn it on. Yeah, see, I'm pressing the button. It didn't do anything. So I'm gonna just try... What on earth? I'm gonna try to load the bale again from the back while it's open, and maybe then all of a sudden it'll work. I don't know. Maybe we'll just remove the straw blower from the game and act like it doesn't exist. I don't know. Haven't looked at the weather to see. Red Rebel says you're pointing it the wrong way. Okay. Well, that might be a start. What's up, Red? Okay, so now, straw not accepted here. Okay. Thought for sure that would be the straw point. They've already got full straw. Oh, when I drove by, that's where my straw bale went. So yeah, I can't fill them up with straw right now. We'll try that again another day, I guess. So, feeding the pigs full of straw failed. Although technically they do have straw, they're fed, they're good to go. Farmer Klein, that would be nice if your graphics card can drive 3 4K displays. Yeah, I actually looked at that, Farmer Klein, and if the technology had been there when I went to build that, when I went to build this, I probably would have dished out for it. But it wasn't. The general consensus was 3 1080s would 3 1080 graphics cards would not be enough. Sorry, 2 1080s would not be enough. But now with 1080 Ti's, they might be able to. No, one 1080 Ti isn't going to be able to handle 3 4Ks. Derek says, looks like you overstrawed. Yeah, it would kind of seem that way, wouldn't it? Yeah. Bit of a miscalculation on my part. We'll just call it that. Or a judgment error. Oh yeah, I have to stay on this side of the road. Stupid! Alright, well, we gotta go feed our sheepies. I don't think we have any flying sheepies in this map, but we do have ones that their feet disappear. So they kind of walk with their belly when they're going up the hill. I think we're just overfeeding them and they're getting so fat that they just kind of crawl up. That's my guess, at least. Woo! I think we caught a little air there. Alright, So let's roll in here. Now, we've got a few straw bales. I guess I didn't point it out when we filled up the water. We got a few grass bales tucked away down in here. So we'll grab up one of these guys. Oh dear. There we go. See? No feet. Wonder how much. Ah! Oh, I ran over a sheep. Wonder how much straw they're going to take. Oh, they took all of that bale. Sheep. They are full. 4,000 liters. So I guess 50 sheep take exactly 4,000 liters. That's perfect. That's easy enough. So that's our feeding trough, by the way. Pretty cool. Alright, so that takes care of the animals for today. For probably about a day and a half, actually. Maybe even 2 days. I'm not 100% sure there. Now, actually, what we should be looking at, Alt F. So we've got 3 days of good weather, 4 days of good weather after today, even. So, yeah, we'll just trying to think. I guess it wouldn't hurt to do some grass work. That would. Ooh, actually, we were able to cut enough grass. We could get some stuff going in the compost master as well. So maybe that's a plan. Maybe actually, we should just park this guy here. Can't decide. Yep, we're gonna park this guy here. So, we'll jump in our New Holland again. I think this is the best tractor for it. After all, it's a New Holland mower. Oh dear. I'm gonna run into something here. Let's try that angle again, shall we? Oh, okay. I will. I see. Red Rebel says, "Dear Mr. Rubberburn, please go back to running over fences, etc. Signed sincerely, the sheep." Yeah, fair enough. I can't remember if did we close the gate behind us. I can't rightly remember. You know, another thing we should do is, because I'm not 100% sure. Back purchase mowers. Does this tractor actually have enough horsepower to pull this mower? I think it must, but let's see. 130 horsepower, yeah, it'll do it. Might be a bit of a struggle on the steep up hills, but we'll try to get the right angles that it's not too big of an issue. This is my first time actually using this mower. It'll be interesting. We'll turn our beacons on because we're definitely ooh, we are a wide load today. Rebel says, P.S. Thanks for leaving the gate open. We are free. Oh. Okay. I understand now. Oh, because we don't own the field, we can't mow it. So, that's an interesting plot twist. I was kind of unsure about that, to be honest. Which means that we only own one grass field. That is field 23. Dear oh me, oh my, oh, I'm going the wrong way. It is, however, a fairly large grass field. So it should do us a while. We'll see how many bales we end up getting out of it, and then we'll decide whether or not we can sacrifice any for the compost maker. It'd be nice to get some in there. That way we can save fertilizer. We do have some fertilizer sitting in the shed. I don't know if it'll be enough to fertilize all of our fields 3 times. I'm not sure if I have that setting clicked off either. I'll have to take a look at that. Woo! Might be best for us just to leave this mower up here. Considering this is our only grass field right now. Now the other option is that we turn another field into a grass field. Oh dear. Wasn't expecting that. That's going to be tight. Oh, just sneaked through there. No, the grass isn't ready to be cut yet. Well, poo. Alright. Well, I guess we'll just park the mower for now. I'm trying to think if we're going to need this tractor for the next little while. I think we'll just leave this tractor up here for a little while as well. See behind us, we've got a little lake there. That's another spot for us to get water as well. If we ever forget to fill up the water tank before we come up to give the pigs some food. We've got 3 buildings here. These are new buildings to the map. They will be good for sugar beets, what else? Potatoes, wood chips, great storage for that. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else that we need to do before we do field work. Guess we should grab the JCB. Now, I also actually want to there. Visit. I'm visiting the wrong spot. Visit. Yep, I closed the fence. Z says, hey RB, is it alright if I post a link to my PC builds so people can give you feedback? No. Unfortunately, it's not. I gotta look out for other people. So even if I said yes, I can't do anything about it because Nightbot would just remove your link instantly and give you a timeout. So in order to protect other people in the chat, not saying that what you would post would be inappropriate or harmful, but in order to stop anybody from doing it, I just generally had to say, no, you can't do it. So unfortunately, no, you can't post a link. Toranion Modding says, I put the grass at stage 1 as you are using seasons. Yeah, and that's kind of, I thought seasons moved everything to that point automatically, but was unsure. So, but I guess maybe first game day wouldn't make sense that it would change all that. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna break out 4755 Donkey making his return back to the channel. He's kind of been in retirement there for a little while. And actually, speaking of Donkey, not next week, I guess it'll be the week after. In just over a week, I'm going on vacation. And I plan on doing Oh Dear. Some pre-recorded videos up ahead of time. And I pretty much come to the conclusion that we're going to be ending old streams. I'm pretty much done with that map, I think. So I'll do a conclusion video on it. Now this is going to be tricky, because it's going to be hard for me to tell what's clearly been done and what hasn't. So what we'll do is we'll just do a few headlamp passes, I think. That way I can see the rows a little bit better. Then we'll get to doing our headlands. This is gonna be tricky. Where's my headlights? Why aren't my headlights working? I feel like the headlights have broken on this. Backlights. Oh, right, it doesn't have front working lights, that's right. I remember now. So this map kind of forces our hand a bit more to do more of the work ourselves because it's so tight. I think hired help would have a really hard time with it. Maybe the AI extension would work, but yeah, we're having to work through that, aren't we? That's going to get the old 4755 dirty real quick. So yeah, it is kind of funny that we have to plow ground. Z says, okay, that's fine. Awesome, buddy. Thanks for understanding. Toranion says, what do you expect from a John dog? Don't let Doughboy hear you say that. Dear goodness gracious. Goodness, I've completely lost my train of thought that I was on. Now, that's nothing new. I know, welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming, where we forget how to talk, we press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things. The best bet's to turn the plow around here. I like this little John dog, though. Oh dear. Oh dear. I might have gotten myself in a pickle here. Nope, we got it right. Whew. Could have been worse. Toranion says you're using a US setup on a UK farm. Not really going to argue with you there. But, it's my way of compromising. Let's just say that. UK map, but I like my American equipment. Plus, there's quite a few John Deeres in the UK, isn't there? And Fords? I didn't think they were that uncommon in the UK. Yeah, it's kind of a guessing game right here because there's already rows. But that's alright. We'll do a better job next time. I think this is the only field that we have to worry about that's already been pre-plowed. Maybe that's something we should think about changing in. I guess there is one other field up above the pigs that I just didn't think. I guess I never actually checked that either. Quite certain it needs to be plowed. Yeah, it does. Why is it not showing me that I plowed it? Oh, it's just brown, that's why. Train says, I think there is, but not with twin wheels. Yeah, the whole reason I went with twin wheels here is pretty much because of the terrain and dirt mod. I figured a little bit extra traction wouldn't hurt. That's kind of the main reason I went for it. Second reason is kind of like the looks of it. Something a little different. Again, realism is not key on my channel. There we go. Alright. Oh dear, what is happening? Now, we'll start right here. We'll make a few passes just like this. It's probably going to be a little bit quicker than actually turning the tractor around. Again, the good news here is we've got 4 or 5 days of nice weather for us. And that should really make life easier. We don't have to worry about our fields not being plantable. Actually, for that matter. So, Alt-S. So, I think this means that we can plant wheat, barley, canola, corn, potatoes, sugar beet all today. Is that correct? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong here. Oh, I didn't drop the plow. Actually, I wonder. What F? Genetic says hello, man. Welcome, Genetic. Welcome to the live stream. Don't know. Maybe it's too early because of the ground temp. Tomorrow we got a low of -2. So maybe it would be too early to do any seeding yet. I don't know. This is still very, very new to me. One more time, we'll back up, and then we'll start turning the tractor around every row. Oh dear. I'll lose what row I was on. I think I just did that row, so I think, yeah, it's going to be this row. Should probably keep a better eye on my row counter. And I didn't need to turn my plow there, did I? Rookie! Genetic says, man, I'm having a hard time finding a small-ish map that suits me. Well, I like Woodshire. It's not a truly tiny map. So why would I? But that is our other map that we run. We have had a lot of fun on it. This one here, Higher Hills, is definitely a smaller map. Although, I am privy to the information that there's very possibly a newer version of this map coming out soon. One that will include seasons, although I cannot confirm that at this point in time. So I probably wouldn't start this map just yet, because guaranteed you'll need a new save game. Just bear with me here 1 second, guys. There's something I want to take care of real quick. I am privy to the information that there's more.
Hello, everyone.
Howdy. Did I surprise you guys?
Hello.
What's up?
I can turn the sound off now.
It's kind of like me when I watch adult videos. And there goes the PCSG rating.
He just look at how it should not be done.
I see how it is. So yeah, can I plant now, or is it still too early to plant?
I'm planting.
You're planting?
Yeah.
Okay. I see...
I've been doing some research.
Yeah.
Wheat, barley, oilseed rape, and another one, can't think what it's called, try something, should be planted in autumn. Should
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
And the UK
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
The UK farming year starts in September, and they've got you starting in spring. Now, by rights, you should have crops in the ground growing by spring. They should have come out with dormancy from the winter, and they should be starting to spring to life again.
I'm just looking at the season's overview here, and you can see right next to the crop names, it says 5 degrees Celsius, 7 degrees Celsius, 10 degrees Celsius. I wonder if that's maybe the ground temp that you're supposed to have before you plant it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Genetic says, I think you heard me. He was asking about a smaller-ish map was his terminology. And he asked Toranion, what do you think?
Mate, I'm trying to think. This one's not too big. You start off with a few fields.
No, but again, I don't want to start anybody out on this map because, like I said, I think there's going to be a new version of it coming out here soon.
Yeah, but like, if you know anything like GE wise, just cut your fields down to the amount you start with.
Yeah.
And if you're making money, then you buy fields.
Yep.
That's the best way, especially like on Woodshire.
Yeah.
They say he's got quite a few fields, but if you restrict what you own to start with, then you have to work for it.
Red Rebel says you do need to wait for the ground temp to come up. Yeah, so my ground temp right now is 4 degrees Celsius, so I would probably...
And I've just planted wheat and barley.
What are you rocking?
So I've just planted the one you're ploughing.
Oh, okay. What's your ground temp, though?
4.
4. Okay, well, we'll see if things go horribly wrong for you.
Yep. Probably will, because one of the fields that I put in the map as cultivated, I just planted seed in it.
Yeah.
But it shows in, as you put up before, it shows that it isn't.
Oh, okay.
It's very cultivating, but let me look what. So I've just planted 1 and 3 up. So I've got 4, 5, 2. But I'm using a two-wheel drive.
You don't own
a two-wheel drive.
Yeah.
690 Massey Ferguson with a Ferguson cultivator and seeder, and I don't have the problems you're having.
No.
Yeah, that's the one. Trite kale.
Yeah, I don't know the name for it. I don't know what kind of crop that is either.
No, I don't either.
I think this year is the first time I've ever seen it in Farm Sim, first I've ever heard of it or anything.
I mean, I know what kale is, but that's with a K. Whether it's a crossbreed, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll have to do some research on that one.
I keep flipping the plow around and I don't need to.
I think sometimes that corner's a so-and-so.
Kind of looks like I've been skipping a bunch of rows here.
Yeah, I was thinking of putting... Did you ever see Disco Dave's where he edited, instead of going horizontal, vertical and diagonally with your lines, you can get it to do more. So you can virtually plough in a circle and it looks like a circle.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
I was thinking of adding that.
Genetics says it was in 15 as an added crop. Okay.
I haven't got the page up that I had before.
I might have missed a row there. But I'm not sure.
Why did you turn the plow?
What's that?
Why did you turn the plow again?
I don't know.
Right. Apparently, it is a hybrid of wheat and rye. First bred in laboratories during the late 19th century in Scotland and Germany.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Mark Armstrong says, "Hey guy, welcome, Marks."
Hi,
Mark. Sorry, he says, "Hey guys, welcome, Mark." Kind of mixed up the S's there. Yeah, Genetic just relayed the same thing you said. Yeah, I'm just going back here a little bit because I think I missed a row or two somehow.
I'd have just put the cultivator on it.
Yeah, I'm thinking next field
Then
we
you
do.
can see where you're going.
Yeah, next field I do. I've got the coon equipment. Maybe that's what I should do. Is I should just get that stuff out for this field. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Whoops, I'm done with this. This is a pain.
I might go for a smaller tractor as well. Where's your little donkey?
Little donkey's still on Woodshire. He's not leaving Woodshire yet. I might have to scrap the dual wheels. That might have been a bad idea.
You think?
I've just realised what John Deere's remind me of.
Oh dear.
You know the film Cars?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know all the tractors in there?
Yeah.
That's what they look like. They only need a couple of eyes on them and they'd be perfect.
Well, this one's practically got eyes on the front of it. Well, we're running into our 300.
Truthfully, I wouldn't put the plough in there.
Well, luckily this is my farm, not yours.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen you trying to get out with it.
Why did I open up Discord again?
Discord was already open. You joined us.
Yeah. I need to remove these dual wheels.
We were quite happy calling you behind the scenes. And having a laugh.
Alright. So this tractor here, it's actually just barely got enough power to have all these implements on. You add the hills, and it's going to be a serious struggle for it.
Well, that's not going to get round with double wheels on. It's not going to get round the sheep farm.
No, yeah. Oh, we don't want to run the cedar yet. Right. I don't. I wish Doughboy was around. I'd ask him.
How are you supposed to use that cedar? I've got fuel in it, well, fertiliser, I've got corn in it, or wheat in it, and it's working away, but how do I empty it?
How do you
It
empty
wouldn't go
it?
straight in the feeder, into the cedar.
What do you mean?
Well, your seed maker,
The seed master.
well, yeah, it makes seed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I tried loading it straight into the cedar, the sower.
And it wouldn't work for you?
No, unless it hadn't been working long enough.
Oh, you know what you have to do? Did you have your panel open?
Yep. Which panel?
The F1 screen?
Yeah.
Okay. When you jump out beside it, it's a new feature that they added into FS17. You jump out of your tractor, it'll give you an option for automatic fill or manual fill. And
Did that and it still didn't load.
really? To be honest, I haven't tested it yet.
Just assumed it worked.
Yeah, well, I've added it
Well,
to
it
like
filled up
40
all
maps.
Apparently the tip trigger's sensitive, generics had.
It is sensitive, I will say that.
Yeah. I'll just tip it in a back of a trailer or something, and then use the
dear.
overloader to fill it that way.
Why did you lower your front weights?
Well, I didn't see. I hit the lower all button, right? And when you do that, of course, it lowers the front too. And wrong button. And
There's no root crop storage, is there?
there is now. That's why I put those up at the pigs.
Oh, they're up at the pigs, are they?
Yeah, because my thought process was pigs need one of the root crops, right? So now
well,
that's
yeah, you can use. Well, yeah, the pig food uses potatoes and sugar beet, doesn't it?
either or. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Bad place for mud.
yeah, no, it's tricky there. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we didn't make this easy for me. That's for sure.
Oh, it wouldn't be fun then, would it?
Yeah, I almost had to break out the tow bar.
Hi, Andy. Yeah, right.
Hey, Andy. Mark says, "Where are you guys from?" Well, I am from the Great White North, Canada. You guys want to shout out where you're from? Because I can never remember.
I'm from the UK.
I am from Norway.
And I'm from Australia.
All kinds of. We're from all over the globe.
Covers about most continents, doesn't it?
Yep.
And I just joined in so I could pick on Rubber Burner.
Why do you think we're here?
You see, this is what I put up with, guys.
You know your screen before you start.
Yeah.
play?
Yeah. I did see that. I saw whoever's comment it was said it was set for like a day from now.
Yeah,
My mic was on.
My mic was on the entire time?
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's the same reason I had the echo problem. Yeah, I gotta make a adjustment. I didn't realize that until you guys said I had an echo. I didn't realize my mic was on.
Yes, we heard all the noises you were making.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
All the coughing and everything.
Probably heard my mic bouncing around then because I was setting it up. It fell off my table yesterday.
Yeah, you heard that.
Sorry.
Just tell you so you know.
Yeah, no, I do appreciate that.
I logged on Discord to tell you, but you was not logged on.
No, yeah, like I said, I opened up Discord. I opened up my channel, but I forgot to hit the voice channel, so I never ended up inside of it. Mark says, UK guy sounds like my old friend from Hull. Lol.
I'm from the other side. I'm from the northwest. Manchester.
Do, 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 do.
Are not Liverpool better?
Sorry, Odd.
Are not Liverpool better?
Not far from Liverpool.
Yeah, but are they not better than Liverpool?
Hmm?
I'm thinking about football.
Oh, Manchester don't like Liverpool Football Club.
I know.
Manchester United don't.
I know.
When we're going?
Too bad I like Manchester United.
Yeah. Let's hope next season is going to be better.
Hope so.
I can't say I've ever watched a soccer game or football game from start to finish.
You see, your sport's hockey, isn't it? So
Yeah. Big time. I played soccer back in, I think it was middle school. I quite enjoyed it. I just can't stand watching it.
Yeah, hockey's a woman's game in this country.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Where
strange.
do you think it come from? Where do you think it come from?
Hockey?
Yeah.
Well, it came from Canada.
And basketball is the equivalent of our netball, which is also played by women.
You guys are messed up over there.
No, you lot are messed up.
Well, I'm not arguing that one.
American football's like rugby with padding.
Yeah, I played rugby when I was in high school. I never played football though. Mark asked, any of you play with wheel and joystick? I do. I'm using them both right now, actually.
I use Xbox controller.
I use Satec. Wheel and joystick.
Yeah.
I think this will pretty much do it for the headlamps.
Using a Logitech wheel.
Yeah, I got Logitech G29 and Logitech Extreme 3D Pro joystick.
I can hear that.
Hear the wheel, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoops. Some days it's worse than others. It really depends where my mic is set up.
How the G29 too?
You have one too?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm surprised you don't use that with the Cytec side panel.
No, I like the Satec better for farming.
Yeah? Okay.
A Logitech for truck. Similar.
Yeah.
Bought it just for the truck simulator.
Yeah, actually, that's what I bought mine for, was for American Truck Sim. That's what I bought. That's how my gaming obsession became a reality, was American Truck Simulator. Or I guess it was Euro Truck Simulator to begin with.
I bought just 2-3 weeks ago.
The heavy haul?
No, the American truck simulator.
Oh, you just bought it, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
I'm only on level 5.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
You're gonna be joining us for the next Sunday live stream then?
Not the next Sunday.
No?
No.
Actually, I don't know if we're gonna be doing any.
Ice is away, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, me and Doughboy could live stream. The whole crew of us could, but I don't know. It just hasn't been discussed yet, really.
No.
It's possible to live stream point and go instead of
Oh, that's good.
så snart kan trails.
You know the buy-all?
No, I don't. You mentioned that yesterday. I had no idea what you were talking about.
Right, there's like it's like a silo. You can buy everything from it.
Okay.
And I've just filled a trailer up with grass, and it didn't cost me a penny.
Hey, there you go. That's not cheating or anything.
No, not costing me anything, is it?
Genetic says they make ETS, ATS, and FS much better, but the shifting is still nothing like reality. Yeah, it's because there's no feedback in shifting. That's the problem with it. And I'm really surprised that nobody has come out with a shifter of some sort that gives you some sort of feedback.
Fanatic.
Really?
Yeah, but take a loan out.
Yeah, no doubt, yeah.
They're probably the best steering wheel shifters. They've got handbrakes for rally driving and standard.
Yeah.
They're probably the best steering wheel on the market. You can even change it. They've got a quick release, so you can remove it and put a truck steering wheel on if you're doing a truck game, and then put a racing wheel on if you're doing a racing game.
Yeah, I looked at their stuff when I was searching for what I was going to buy for a wheel, and then I said Fanatic's just out of my price range, and so then it was a matter of the Thrustmaster, was it the T500 or the G29, and the selling point for me was the 29 comes with the clutch pedal, and it all of a sudden went on sale $100 off the week that I wanted it. So it was like, yeah, that's the one I'm going for.
Input grass, dry grass, check.
I should correct myself too. I actually think it said Fanatec.
Fanatec?
I think so, yeah.
I call it Fanatic as well. That's what I've always heard people refer to it as.
Then I retract my apology until I'm corrected.
Yeah. You all right over there, Odd?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa, nearly.
Just had this change my seating position.
Gotcha.
Need to get my feet up on the chair.
One of these days I'm going to get myself off this couch and life will be so much better then.
We still not done your games room?
No, I haven't even started it yet, to be honest. I don't know what I'm going to do for a desk. I priced metal, and like I've got a whole idea in my head. It's going to be like a freaking 5-piece desk by the time it's all said and done, right?
Yeah.
And just for the first, like the main piece with the monitors, it was going to be like $300 worth of metal. I was like, man, this desk is going to end up costing me like $1,000 by the time it's all said and done. So then I said, well, I could go wood, but I ain't no carpenter. So I'm going to be up home. I'm going to be up home not next week, the week after, visiting my parents' hometown. And my dad's quite a carpenter, so I'm going to try to contract it out to him.
You can do what Disco Dave did.
How's
He
that?
made his out of an old bed.
Out of a bed?
an old single bed, I think it was.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's creative.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube video on it. Oh, that's just on the front end of me truck a world of good. Just hit the bollards at the fermenter. Didn't go down quick enough.
Yeah, the guy that made that mod's got no idea.
Well played.
Yeah. Thing is, if you use the AR pack, you can unload 2 trailers on it at the same time.
I'd like to say that was by design.
They just fit on. So it was well designed. I was going to put it at the pig farm, but when I tried to put it in, I thought, that's big. It's the first time I've used it.
Yeah.
The fermenter, and I thought, that's huge. So it was making new area for it with the biofuel.
Yeah, I actually like the location, the idea of having to drive through a little spot like that. It definitely still needs some work down there, but
Yeah.
nothing we can't take care of.
No.
And I think if we keep the terrain at least close to the same, we should be able to make the changes and not have it affect my save game. Like, I should be able to add it in.
The reason I put the trees round like that, because there's one of them invisible barriers just behind them.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah.
So I thought, without messing with them, I just put a screen up. Thought it was easier. And I didn't get any sort of feedback other than, yeah, that's fine.
Well, I didn't really get to see in behind there. You just gave me a picture of the tunnel, right?
Well, I wanted to put a tunnel in, but
Yeah.
I had a look round and I couldn't find one.
Z says $4,000 on a PC. All right, now, how do I get that money? I'm 16 years old.
Rubber band.
Yeah, that's probably your best option. Took me about 12 months. No, about 8 months to save the money for mine, and I work 40 hours a day. Now, mind you, I have real bills I have to pay. Yeah, I would start saving your pennies early, and maybe 3 years after graduation you can afford it. No, in all
summer, I think
that's
need to get a summer job.
and I was just about to say, in all honesty though, if you get yourself a job, I was working when I was 16 years old. Worked all summer long, 40 hours a week. You'd be surprised how, if you're smart with your money, you'd be surprised how quickly you can save up. I'm not good with money though, personally. I'm bad with money.
Join the club.
Hey, Ian, if you still want a tunnel, I have a modified version of the Goldcrest tunnel that I can give you that's got both ends fixed.
Oh, that'd be brilliant. Because mind you, then thing is, you need a top though for it, don't you? You know, like mounting top. That's the problem.
I've also got a grass top for it that's taken from. So the same thing that covers the Goldcrest one, closed off on the other end. So it all works.
Sounds good, doesn't it, RB?
Yeah, that could work. Yeah.
I'll send you a copy of it and you can.
Right, that's
look at it,
brilliant,
see if
yeah.
it works.
Oh, he doesn't tip 2 trailers. Oh, that's annoying. I thought he did. Annoying. Oh well.
I'd make a complaint to the modder.
No.
He doesn't
do
listen
that.
anyway.
Can't do that. He's doing me a huge big favour.
Oh?
Yeah.
Z says, I know, lol, but, oh, sorry, I missed Genetic's comment. He said, you don't need a $4,000 PC to play this. Z says, I know, but I plan on doing a lot of other stuff than just gaming. Yeah, no, if you're going to be into live streaming, and if you want to get into modding, then it's going to cost you. You know, you don't have to spend that kind of money. I mean, Z's looking at 4K stuff, which is, in my humble opinion, a bit overkill. But, you know, to each their own. The other thing is, you spend your money now, you're less likely, you know, as long as the hardware doesn't fail on you, less likely to need to replace it, you know, a year from now. Because for me personally, I was buying a new computer like every 2 years, it seemed. So I finally dished out and said, I'm going to build something bad, and hopefully I don't have to replace it in a year. If I do have to replace it, I'll probably cry.
Yeah, it's keeping them dust free and stuff. That seems to be the biggest problem.
Yeah. Yeah, computers don't like heat.
No. It's keeping
actually-
them fans clear.
I've got to reset my CPU cooler. I don't like how warm it gets. I bought some compound for it. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. Well, we're just about done this field. But, I don't know exactly where we'll go next. Kind of want to play in Ian's field. That's the name of it, at least. I was surprised when he was saying that he didn't own it.
Alright, so what am I supposed to do with this? What are you supposed to put in this biogas machine?
I think you just put canola in it.
No, the one that was next to the tree. The sawmill before I moved it. I thought it was a biogas.
Oh, no, the biogas plant is on the farm. That's just for straw bales. No, that's for wood chips.
Oh, it's a wood chipper, is it? Oh, better
Yeah.
move that then.
Yeah.
It looks like the biogas machine.
The biogas plant, yeah, it's right next to where the harvester is.
Yeah, the VGA.
Yeah.
Small VGA there. Yeah.
Z says, I plan on photography and game designing. Also, yes, stream and play games. Most likely I will probably get one monitor to start, and then more if needed. Yeah, monitors are pretty much as much of an investment as the computer is, really. Alright. So we're going to park this guy for now. It's kind of counterproductive what we're going to be doing, because we could just use this and then plow, cultivate at the same time, but we'd run into the same problem we were running into before, in that we can't tell what we've just done. So we're just going to pick up a plow and then we'll do some cultivating afterwards. And I think we're going to take Ian and Odd's advice and lose the dual wheels on Little Donkey. As much as I think the tractor looks pretty cool like that, doesn't work too well. Genetics says I can 3D model, texture, record, edit, upload, and live stream on this PC, except my net connection. Oh dear. You see nothing. Except my net connection is too slow, and it was like $500. You could triple that money and have a nice rig. Yeah, especially with AMD stuff that they just came out with. They just came out with a whole line of really impressive stuff. I almost wish I'd have waited to do my computer build until after they had launched, because I might have gone a whole different route. Oh, poo. Never mind you. So let's just take a look at our map real quick. Yeah, it's pretty... not a perfect plow job, but not bad. It'll do. We can live with that. So, let's go run back, grab our plow once again. So I think in all reality, we actually will start on what I'm calling as Ian's field. Mainly because Toranion doesn't like it.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said plant trees on it.
No, you didn't tell me to plant trees on it. You just said, I think we should remove that field.
No, I said plant trees on it.
This is after I had already decided that it was one of my favorite fields that I put in. So I was like,
Yeah, I noticed you put plenty of mud around it.
Yeah, I figured we'd have some fun there. There's actually, this might be a really horrible idea, because I'm not sure if we can hook a tow bar up to the front of this tractor. Probably not. Again, that's where I wish the chain mod was around. Chain mod didn't, for some reason, it really didn't matter what it was. You could hook to the front or the back of anything. Didn't matter if it didn't have front hydraulics. Whoa, that's a little bumpy there. And I was saying to Toranion there the other day, the other thing I really liked about the chain mod is it seemed to put power to the wheels of the tractor behind you, and that's just... tow bar mod doesn't do that for you. So we'll see what happens. See if we get ourselves in a little bit of trouble here.
Well, I'm glad I'm not live streaming.
Oh?
I'd have just rode off my truck.
Oh! I almost
Just
rode
wait.
off my tractor.
Yeah, just play ping pong going down into the farmyard.
Z says you can never win at tech. You think you just built the best PC ever, but then you, in a month or two, Intel or NVIDIA releases something that's 10 times better than what you have spent. Yeah, that's true.
That's the problem with PCs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is a really big problem with PCs. That's where console wins.
But with consoles, you're restricted on what you can do, you see.
That's right.
PCs, you're not limited. Well, you are. Depends on your system at the end of the day.
You're pretty much limited to whatever your system can handle. That's right.
Yeah.
So probably don't need that during the headlands here.
Alright, let's see if I can tip this Flegel trailer back up.
What do you mean back up?
Well, see if it'll tip in the cow shed.
Oh dear.
Oh, he did.
Oh, come on, girl. Come on, donkey. That's my girl. Somebody put a collision on that there shrub. Wasn't very nice of them.
Nothing to do with me. I didn't plant that side up. You did.
I think we'll just kind of go around in semicircles here. I think that's our best bet. Wow, she is really foggy right now.
Well, I'm running 9:58, so I'm nearly half an hour in front of you, and it's still foggy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So as you could see by the thumbnail, I found it when it was snowing. And
yes.
Man, does it ever look nice when it's snowing? They did a really good job of that. That's just my opinion. I like it. Just the way the weather rolls in. Z says, well, I gotta go. Talk to you tomorrow. Alright, Z, thanks for stopping by. And we'll catch you on the next one, man. Woo!
Yeah, the reason I put the wall at the bottom of that field is so you didn't fall off it.
Yeah, no, we needed something down there, that's for sure. Because I would have.
Oh, yeah. I thought you was going to do it when you're feeding the sheep.
Not gonna lie, a part of me did too.
Well, that's okay. We can get the AR truck and trailers into the cow shed without a problem.
Nice.
And I also got the road train, just one trailer, the big one, full of straw, all the way up to the composter.
Yep.
Without a problem.
How's the compost? I know you had a funny looking graphic there in the fill area. Does it seem...
Well, I'm assuming he didn't go in properly.
Oh, okay.
Because he was sat on top of the composter, the bales, because I unloaded them from a truck and not with a low loader.
Oh, okay.
And then I used is it a knife or something where you can cut them, the bales. Yeah. I'd used that, and I think it went just anywhere and not into the composter.
I see.
Anyway, this is a new save, so... Buy my Volvo and a road... The flatback road train now.
I feel like a road train might be a bit big for this map.
It all comes down to the driver.
What are you trying to say?
Well, I've seen Doughboy use small machinery on my map.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it like cringe.
That's right, you were telling me that the other night. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I can drive the big M through the gates. Doughboy, no, he couldn't do it. TBF's was quite funny as well. And I'd never tried it. He decided to do one of the fields that's part of the mission, and I'd already set up 2 fields for testing, and I knew I could get in with the big tracked New Holland with the big wide head, and I could get 2 of them going. I was testing the biofuel, and I got in no problem, but TBF tried one near the farmyard and ended up with the header stuck on top of the hedge. Unable to get hold of it. He tried to pull in with a trailer, with a header trailer.
Yeah. I took a look at Field 5, and that's what I mentioned to you about getting harvesters into the fields. That field's going to be tricky.
You see, it depends. See, like, look, I would imagine the one that comes with the map. It's only a small head. It's a pretty small header. I would imagine you'd probably get it round.
I didn't say that's the header I have.
Oh right, I'm not seeing.
I switched to the Massey Ferguson header.
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand when it was a Massey Ferguson.
Yeah.
Unless it was a big one. Country Girls, she's off.
All right, thanks, Country Girl, for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening, and I will catch you on the flip side.
Tell you what.
Been a really slow stream this evening.
I'm going to try Black Sheep Modding's Massey Ferguson header and combine.
You're just going to try to sneak it in there, are you?
I'm going to see if I can get it in, yeah. Because there's a trailer with it. Sadly, the trailer doesn't have a locking script to lock the head on. Which is a bit...
disappointing?
Well, no. But knowing what headers are like, they like to fall off them. Okay.
Oh, dear. I have to back on this one.
I mean, Black Sheep's combine's an old one. I think it's smaller than the smallest one in game.
Oh, really?
Let me see what size header it's got. 5 metre.
Yeah.
It's only got 5 metre head.
Genetic says, "Hey Johnny, I just realized you did the hard-working PBS edit Me and a couple other friends love that one on FS15. Johnny's not with us. Did he do that for FS15 though? I think
yes, he did.
I think who you're hearing is Andy, who's also Australian, and you're probably confusing the two of them.
I'm also much younger and I assume better looking.
Can only assume better looking, yeah.
Only. I've got nothing to go on.
Other than Puss in Boots.
that is the most epic profile picture ever.
Yeah.
Yes, if we're going on that, I'm nowhere near as cute.
Well, that's another field plowed. So, how many do we have left to do? We got 3. We got 4 fields left to do.
Ooh, what did I do at the wall?
Now, can we get this tractor out of here? We got the 300 out of here. Oh dear. Oh, just barely. Genetic says, that remains to be seen, literally. Alright, I could get straight to plowing, but I think just to mix things up for the stream, we're going to break out the brand new mod contest 6250. Actually, we're running the 6230. We'll break that out and cultivate the same field. Genetics says, hey, we use a lot of Andy's mods too. Well, I would hope so. They're pretty darn tootin' good mods.
I was going to say I'm very sorry for him. But no, thank you very much, Nick.
How do you get into... Right, we just discussed Field 3.
It's a bit tight.
Yeah.
It is trying to get round the corner with a back wheel steering anyway.
Yeah. I wonder if we could just open that opening up just a wee bit.
No.
No.
What are you driving, Ian?
88, 885 Fergie, Massey Ferguson Combine.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, black sheep
Combine
modding.
rear steering makes it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could just back in.
Combine's through, it's the trailer that's been a pain.
Genetic says, I tell you, in 15 there was a ton of mods that require some major surgery fixing errors. So annoying.
Yeah.
I think there's still a ton out for FS17 as well.
Most
It
of them
hasn't
don't.
improved, I think it's worse.
Yeah.
The thing is, because of the feature in the editor, I think just anybody's thought, oh, I can convert this mod,
Yeah.
and then it doesn't work. I've seen so many where it said, well, it's been converted, but
Yeah. But the list
animations
is
don't
endless.
work, the lights don't work,
Yeah.
but it's been converted. Right, well, I got that 88.5 in with trailer and header.
So you got the harvester that's half as big as mine in there, no problem. Or rather, with a few struggles.
This is Black Sheep Modding's combine.
Well, how wide is it?
I haven't got a clue.
kind of useless to me.
It's probably about as big as a John Deere, I think.
John Deere? Oh, the one that I just... Okay. So essentially it's tiny.
Yeah, oh, it's only small. But I'm leaving the trailer in the field. I'm not going to try and take it out again. I've got it in there. Oak Seasons doesn't have crop destruction.
I have crop destruction on. That's going to cost me. Oh dear, I went too fast, too hot in there. Oh dear.
Not recommended on tight maps.
Yeah. Should have known better. There we go. Locking up the brakes.
Good job of flattening the road, otherwise you'd be rolling down the hill.
What's that?
A good job of flattening the road, otherwise you'd be rolling down the hill.
Yeah, it's still tricky.
Right, so... So which combine have you got in game?
The 70 here. Suck. Wrong one. That one. We have got the Massey Ferguson 7347 and the 25-foot free flow.
Right. Let's go back. The 25-foot free flow. That's going to need a trailer, isn't it? Oh, I didn't realise I had the 620. Let the fun begin.
I've been watching it for a while.
You've been watching what now?
For fun.
Oh. I like this John Deere. I was kind of unsure about it at first, but I like it now. It's a wee bit loud in my opinion.
Can't hear it.
Really? Oh dear.
What have you done already?
I just turned my beacons on. Can you hear, like, any of my game volume on?
Now I listen to it only in Discord.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
For the gun. It is loud.
Yeah, I know, right? I think it's pretty easy to change that a little bit, but...
8 likes.
What's that?
Only 8 likes.
Yeah, no, like I say, it's been a really, really slow live stream, which surprised me. Because the last live stream I did on Tuesday night, we ended with 30-something likes and 400 and something views, and now tonight we've got less than 30 views so far.
How many subs did you get last time?
I got, I think, close to 25 subs last time. Yeah, I started at 317 and ended at 341, I think.
So 342 now.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, the 25-foot header will not go round the corner. No, I've got it, but I've got it attached to the front of the combine. It's not on its trailer.
Oh, okay. I do have a header trailer, but the problem is that there's nowhere in that field to unload the header trailer either.
No, it is a bit close. Which, if you've got crop destruction, then yes, you've got a problem. Do we have seed storage on here?
I tried in FS17 to get seeds to store in the main silo, and did I just say I tried in FS17? I tried in old streams to get it to work, and for some reason it would not work for me. And I just haven't bothered trying since, because the Seedmaster holds a metric butt ton of seeds.
No, it's just that I bought some seed. I've got the back of a pickup that's 3/4 full.
Oh.
Right, just have to let the dogs out.
Yep. Alright, folks. Well, I think I'm probably going to end the stream here. Actually, there's no probably about it. I am going to end the live stream here. I want to appreciate or say thank you to everybody who stopped by the live stream this evening. It was a little slow, but I had fun nonetheless, and we will be back on this map plenty more times. I want to say special thanks to Odd, Andy, and Toranion for stopping by in Discord, saying what up. Yeah, if you're watching, if you're still watching, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, y'all have a great night. See y'all.